Hello and welcome to a brand new video of Global Techniques of Architecture, and into today's video specifically we are going to address an architect's question about what materials to be used for creating architectural marble, or say creating an architectural jali, which is again a signature of an architect, or for an interior application, or for a soffit application, or it can also be considered as something as to be put on the external of a project. The same can be brought in as a design feature to the interior of the project. So we would be addressing all of these into today's video. So the first and the foremost thing that comes to any architect's mind is, of course, say clay tiles, perforations, or say HPL, high pressure laminates, or say directly metal sheets being worked on to the laser chopping machine and creating various kind of design patterns onto it. And over and above, now we have grown to an extent wherein the entire architectural fraternity is a global market. So into that global market, we have access to Global Architects Summit. We have global presence of architects in India. So there is a very beautiful aluminum extrusions being clubbed together with various engineering detail, and it's called, in Dubai it's very famous with all the floral designs. We call it masharbiya or mashrabia, something like that. These are nothing but aluminum extrusions drawn out together with minute detail wherein they are clubbed together. It can be of any shape and size. It can go for a normal soffit level application. It can go within the DGU to create a sunshade. It can go as a part of your sliding window system instead of a louver system. It can also be merged onto the entire elevation of a project, wherein it can create a dynamic feel of the overall elevation being dynamically moving. So it can act as sunscreen. So now there are many companies who have come forward with such detailing, and believe me, it's just a matter of time that every architect would be playing along with various jali materials. And if given a choice to me as an engineer, I love experimenting new things. So what we have specifically done for one of our project was, the client had a strict budget, but then too wanted to create a marvel out of it. So what we did was, we went to a scrap market. We bought hollow pipes of aluminum, various diameters, and we started cutting those in various depths: 20 mm, 40 mm, 60 mm, 80 mm, 90 mm, 45 mm, and then we just welded those together. After welding, after deburring the entire thing, what we did was, we bought it into a surface finish mode, and of course with help of our very fine artist, we just could paint it over as golden, and believe me, it looks very good, very good. No extrusion, nothing. Directly go to the market, bring aluminum pipes. Now the shape of the pipes can be any. If you are an architect, I don't need to teach you how to imagine new things. So you can even go with rectangular sections, you can also go with hexagonal sections, you can also go with circular ones, the easiest ones. And you just need to knit them together with welding. And after welding, just deburr those extra welds and just allow it to go for a coating. Once the coating is done, it looks so fabulous. So this is the second option, wherein after GRC or say stone or say laser cutting, we are talking of something called extruded aluminum jali. And last but not the least is, of course, the material called Korean. So there is much more kind of engineering involved into Korean manufacturing, and then you get a finished product which is again a jali. But as of now in India, I don't see any external grade application of Korean as an external product. It is more restricted to something like this application. If you see, that's a Korean tabletop. So this is more of a application that I have seen Korean in totality. It also, many times the suppliers claim that this table had been standing outside for almost 4 years, nothing happened, weathering ho gaya, this, that, blah, blah. But onto a concept level of clearance as an engineer, I have not seen Korean being used as a jali application for external grade. And yes, of course, we were doing some very government project which were very prominently being categorized as very, very, very important buildings, wherein stone jali had been proposed by the architect, and the architect being of the nature that whatever I say has to go exactly in that pattern. So the moment it was specified as stone jali, we had to cut stone jalis into it. So of course the output would be within 24 months. Recently, by 2025, we would be seeing up that building very profoundly. But the best part about jalis is you can play along with materials, you can play along with opening sizes, you can also play along with n number of possibilities on selection of color palette. Also, MS was initially used as a jali option. So apart from that sheet metal cutting, there are many jalis which are designed as per just using those normal rods, 5 mm, 8 mm, 10 mm rods, and they are just knitted together, welded together to form a jali. Then we went one step further and we started giving shapes of curves and curls to these jalis. So if you go to a retrospective mode, you see that many of the villas in Lonavala or say in Pune region or specifically Surat, Gujarat, they have come up with a beautiful railing, not in glass, not in SS, not in any other material, but this material which looks very elegant, which is very promising, is basically MS in nature. So these complete package is available for architects to think, design and renovate or say innovate, and every supplier has been known to us into our close knitted family. So if at all you have any requirement for similar kind of jalis, you can always ping back to me, comment your requirement in the comment section below, and would be happy to help. Once again, thanks for watching.